Chosen one. You were not made for the masses. You weren't built to chase fleeting trends or to measure worth by the number of eyes on your face. You weren't created to be universally liked or to fit into every mold. You were chosen for the mission, not for the spotlight. That's why you've always felt like the outsider. That's why speaking your truth made others squirm and question their own reflections. That's why, even when you stand silent in a crowded room, you shift the atmosphere, because your essence vibrates at a frequency they can't ignore. Because you weren't meant to entertain. You were meant to awaken. Every chapter of your life, every trial you endured, was designed to fuel a purpose that transcends applause. Your journey isn't a performance, it's a beacon lighting pathways in places where people still stumble in the dark. Your story carries light. Your wounds carry wisdom. Your silence carries authority. When you speak, it's not to fill space, it's to transmit truth. When you pause, it's not from indecision, it's to allow others to hear the echoes of higher guidance. Each scar you bear is a testament, proof that you survived storms they could not fathom, and that your survival is a message to those still lost. And the more you walk in that, the more the world will try to box you in. They will hand you rules, labels, and expectations meant to keep your light contained, your voice muted, and your impact diminished. They will tell you to tone down your convictions so they feel comfortable in their limited reality. They will attempt to redefine your purpose according to their narrow view of success, because truth unsettles those who prefer quiet complacency. But you don't belong in a box. No cage can hold your vision. No rulebook can dictate your essence. You are wild, unpredictable, and unstoppable by design. You exist to bring transformation, not to conform to the comfort of the crowd. You are the storm that breaks patterns. Where others replicate rituals with empty lips, you unleash winds of change that dismantle outdated systems. You uproot toxic cycles and shatter illusions that kept countless souls in chains. Your mere presence introduces disruption to complacency, forcing stagnant waters to ripple toward renewal. You are the fire that ignites purpose. When hearts grow cold, you burn through the numbness with a blaze of authenticity. You inspire the weary to stand tall once again, fueling the embers of dreams buried beneath doubt. You offer warmth to the lost and guidance to the wandering, reminding them that their dreams are valid and their gifts are needed. You are the mirror that reflects what others avoid. They look at their own shadows when they see you. You show them their blind spots, truths they'd rather ignore. In your reflection, they glimpse both potential and responsibility, and whether they shrink or rise is their choice. You do not seek their approval, your duty is to hold up the mirror so they may awaken to the person they were meant to become. Don't water yourself down. Don't dilute your message to appease fragile egos or to accommodate shallow expectations. When you simplify your truth to soothe discomfort, you rob the world of its own remedy. Your words, your vision, and your presence carry the cure that many don't yet realize they need. Don't shrink for systems that were never built to contain you. Those institutions, social norms, cultural pressures, and biased paradigms, were constructed to maintain the status quo, not to elevate souls. You were never meant to fit in their boxes. You were meant to transcend them, reshaping the structures that limit human potential. You weren't made for the crowd. You were made for the called. There is a tribe of seekers, rebels, and visionaries who sense the rumble of your purpose, those who are ready to align with your frequency and co-create new paradigms. They are not the masses seeking comfort in numbers, they are the few who are awake to their own higher calling. If this spoke to your truth, say it proudly in the comments. I'm not for the masses, I'm for the mission. Declare it with conviction so that anyone still searching will hear the resonance of your vow and know they, too, can walk this path of purpose without apology. This is Obsidian within. Forged in the shadows. Destined for more. Rise as the chosen one, and let your mission echo where empty applause cannot reach.